Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Yeah.
This is Homer. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the mark. Gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself.
Wow.
Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9.
Oh, shit.
And get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Nick Ballore taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. These 2 teams all tied after 1. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Jones has it. 20.
Oh, good luck with
Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 50 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Carson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
45. Mike, 14.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson dancing to his left. He may try and run for this.
Man, what you scared for? What are you scared for?
Before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for
fucking little boy.
Down from earlier in his career.
Come with that weak ass run again.
Showing it there, picking up the first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark.
Be bold enough to fucking take the hit, ho.
14-7. They'll run this with Homer, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard.
Keep that fucking field goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to lick it in, and picks up the first down.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. From the 29, Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Check. Crouch. Anyway. Crouch. Bang, 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 bang.
Going on the ground with Homer. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk.
You better kick that fucking field goal.
The Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. And he
Wow.
A 20-yard touchdown as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He completes it to Jones. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready, we're ready. We're ready. 21. 54. Go. Check, check.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And this will be caught at the 30. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take a 17-14 lead. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
At their own 15-yard.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with a field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes his
Wow, bro.
down into Atlanta territory.
Wow, bro.
Timeout with
They
3
just
seconds
cheating
left
for
in the
these
first
fucking
half.
bitches, bro.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 49 yards on the ground. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson.
Why y'all don't see this shit?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 21 yards away, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers, and they will take a 7-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here. They start matching up point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 2nd down, it's Freeman.
How you went down to him?
After a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Ryan. A beautiful fake. That's to his running back, complete. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up fourth. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Man, what y'all doing?
Well, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting.
This shit don't make no fucking sense, bro.
The Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Wilson after the play fake to Carson, and an alley to run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Myers' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So he splits the uprights.
How long they gonna cheat for this bitch-ass team, bro?
Left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
What the fuck you running back for?
Because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan caught by Jones. That one good for 26 and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Now Ryan. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan, his pass caught at the for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Hey, box truck.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 2-yard touchdown grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
The Seahawks take over first down. Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead.
What the fuck?
Offense here, Charles? Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, getting the first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down the ball before he works it past the 50. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this down to the 35. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
This game is a real-life bitch, bro.
Will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Well, Charles,
this game is a bitch, bro, for real.
Talking about tomorrow for sure. Had a chance at a long field goal there at the end to try and tie it. They elect to not kick it, and they lose the game.
And I think what we'd all love to see is that little slip of paper that the special teams coach handed the head coach before the game that said, this is where our kicker is good from today. This is where he feels confident, because that might be the absolute mark that tells us, okay, maybe we have to run more offense because maybe he doesn't feel good about kicking it from this distance.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. On first down, Ryan. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's complete to Jones. Now he's going to get this all the way.
Get the fuck out the way.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Stupid ass nigga.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 33 yards. Falcons as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Just want to do is play with these playoff-ass teams. Cheating ass nigga.
This is Mark Ingram. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now this one complete on the slant route. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move.
You and your car reader?
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Muscling free near the 40. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Tack McKinley. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. For another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's to the 10. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Jackson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. Now Ryan back into his end zone. And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson now. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now it's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
45, Mike.
Jackson from the shotgun. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
On 2nd down, Freeman. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Now Ryan on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. From just shy of midfield, Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, Ryan. He is going to find Hill here. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be on line either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tack McKinley getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Yet a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Brings up third and 4.
Ready? Now the wolf. Mike, 45. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
To throw is Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here we go. I'm set. It's a run. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. Take it.
On first down, it's Ingram, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here we go. Here we go. Turn the ending. Just like that.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Room here to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Throwing is Jackson. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On second down now, it's Ingram. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram taking it in as the Ravens push further out in front.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Ryan gets this one to Hill, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. This is brought in by Hardy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. Here's Ryan to throw.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers.
They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Freeman again, first down carry. Oh, no, he lost the first. Got it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what a...
Way too many when they notice it. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I